or trying to request you. Do you know what I mean? It's not them.
100%.
They're just the person that's put in front of the screen.
And there's multiple of them in the one place, because there was one time I was actually invited into a battle and I ended up with 3 in it, and I shit you not, their networks all went at the same time.
Yeah.
And here's me that they're all on the same modem.
They do. I did watch a video and it was sick, really. But they have they'll get a big tent and then they'll separate the tent with sheets, and then they just have them in there running off the same Wi-Fi and just.
And get them to do really degrading.
Yeah, get them to do degrading stuff and that, and then obviously they'll probably get a little bit of something, but they don't get what everyone else is getting.
Exactly that.
I don't know if you have seen it as well, but have you seen the ones that are in China where they're making the women stand there and dance for roses and that? So if you send a rose, they'll do a dance. Send something else, they'll do another dance. And the exploitation is crazy, and it's allowed to happen.
Yeah.
And then the ones where they've got them sat there and then they're shooting them with BB guns through roses. It's just mad.
Wow. Is there a documentary on it all? Oh.
Yeah, iPlayer, BBC iPlayer.
Wow. That is bad. It's cruel.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Do you know, you don't realise how lucky you are, just to have a nice clean bed and something warm in your belly and none of that. You don't know.
You don't. This is what I was saying, me and Lisa talked about before, because when we said about trying to get a care package, we went out and fucking bought a load of shit, blankets and stuff like that, got a box, put it all in there. And then trying to get it from here to there, that is, Elisa tried everything. You ain't finding a way of getting it over there. It just shows that we've got it so easy to jump in a car, go to a shop, send something to a family member, do whatever we've got to do. Do you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Fucking wild how they have to live.
How you do that is, do you know the friend who can get it out? So could you send it to Turkey, then Turkey send it to him or not?
No,
because we were worried. But in Syria, there's criminal gangs and things that are intercepting parcels, and we could get it to Turkey, but then it's whether they'll be able to get it to Syria. So when everything calms down, because I think the war started up again, trouble started up again. So when that calms down, we'll be able to send it direct to Syria, where he can pick it up from the post office.
Yes.
Right. Even we tried to look into being able to buy in building supplies.
Yeah.
And like he said, and the people were saying, it's hard to get the supplies over to him. Mm-hmm. Hence why he hasn't been able to complete the job completely.
Right, I see.
Gary's up in...
Gary?
Earth to Gary, our little Martian.
I think he's clicked by mistake. A lot of people's tapping on the screen and doesn't want to be in the box. It's called on BBC Play.
What's it called on BBC Play?
Shut up. It's when I read. I can't read proper.
People are saying they've sent it to you, Pal.
It's out of my non-reading.
No, it's just sometimes when you misread it and you come up with a completely different thing from what's shown, it does be fun.
I do that daily, right? And the amount of people I fucking offend in my comments, then I have to spend the rest, good 5 minutes apologising to them. But I don't mean it. It's just I read things back to front sometimes, and even upside down.
No, it's when you go, oh, do you really think that? Well, what about, why don't you jump in the box and all that?
That's what I said.
Third comment, no, I didn't mean it like that. And all that. No, I read it, you did.
Debbie has messaged us. Me babbies. Do you know, I'm not even going to say that. I'm going to find it because I come off and I forget all about messages, but this is what I'm saying. Debbie, you're best off. Geordie, are you in here? Because this is definitely how you're going to get a message to me. Is my Geordie still in here or not? There. So, if you message Geordie, me babby, because these are the mods, but I don't want to put that onto people because I do know Geordie will get the message to me. So if you follow Geordie up, and then Geordie will follow you back, and then you can do it that way. Debbie, you can get in the box. Nobody will judge you. Of course you can get in the box. But she was saying before she couldn't speak right now. And I don't want it to be messaging loads of people. Just if she messages one, and then Depends if it's... Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. We don't know the circumstances behind it. Morning, everybody. And she's a carer. She's busy. She is. But listen, I'm sure when she's ready and when she can, she will jump in the box. But I just feel it's awful. Like, what actually is being put on her name. It's fucking terrible. I'm just going out to have a quick puff of me granny. No face, do your job, and James, come on, entertain everybody. Can you not dance for them or something, please?
What the fuck do you mean can we not fucking dance?
I know, but just show some entertainment, like. Come on.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
One little dance isn't going to hurt yous.
I'm in my boxers, love. You don't want me to
Well,
get up and
that's
fucking
fine.
dance in
It's
this.
short, isn't it? Go on, I'll go on mute while I have me little puff of me granny. Keep them entertained, just give them one dance.
I'm in my fucking bed. If I get up and fucking dance now, I'm getting the nudity fucking ban. And I noticed you kept your eyes on the fucking screen in case I did get up to fucking dance.
Well, I was waiting.
Fucking get up and do the helicopter for you.
Certainly not. Not the helicopter.
Why not?
I'm not falling into that. I know what that is now. It's the same. You know what somebody said to us? He said, Pearl, I said, yeah. They said, can I show you me starfish? So I thought, you know them jumps when you was a kid? So I said, yeah, of course. Well, he only fucking showed us. I let the biggest scream out. And I thought that's charity for me saying, yes, you can show us your starfish. I was at work. I couldn't believe it. I nearly fainted on the spot. So I know what a helicopter is too. Yeah. Would anybody else in the comments not have thought that a helicopter is that... not a helicopter, for fuck's sake. I'm up on that now. A starfish is them jumps.
No, not a chocolate one, no.
Yeah, well, that's what I got showed. Down with the trousers before I could say stop. It was there. And it was just...
But what did you think the chocolate part was?
They didn't say chocolate. They just said, can I show you my starfish? So I said, yes.
Oh, well, no, it's supposed to be chocolate.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. I thought it was like them jumps you do. And then fucking hell, I didn't expect that. Big bare boat blocked the sun out.
I was on with a Thai woman one time, and I was convinced that it wasn't. And I was convinced that it was, ladyboy type thing.
Right.
And I asked and they denied it, but I wasn't convinced, and I was like, no, yeah. And then the next thing was, it fucking pulled its fucking dress up and fucking stuck the camera right down, and Jesus Christ, I seen the whole two dangling flaps, and I near fucking died.
Did you?
Right onto the fucking screen.
Was you on live with them?
Aye.
Never.
I've actually got it recorded.
Have you?
Aye. Not that I wanted it recorded, but...
Was that shocking to the system?
Don't Pearl, I was baked. I was on holiday in Spain. There's me sitting on the fucking balcony after eating a load of gummies. And I was a kite, and the next thing is her shirt pulling her flaps out to me, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, what the fuck do I do? I dropped the phone.
And you were Manu bats for the other side. That must have been traumatic.
I dropped the phone. I didn't know what to do. I couldn't think on my feet. I was too stoned.
I dropped my phone on holiday once. Can you remember when somebody done something to me and put it on the screen, and I tried to put my hand over so nobody could see? I don't know what I was doing. Then I dropped the phone and fucked my phone in. Yeah, that happened to me. It's terrible. Yeah, it was DWP, that's right. It was terrible. And I wasn't expecting it because I was just enjoying the chat on the balcony. And I looked away for a second. When I looked back, it was there in my face. And wow, that was it. All life went to pot.
Did you ever get the guy that used to come in and play with his chopper?
No.
So there used to be a guy that used to go around and would request the boxes, but it didn't have anything like nefarious in the name or the picture. But when you would accept them into the box, they would turn their camera on, and the next thing was there would be the whole action and the whole noise and all of them.
Oh,
Aye.
sick fucks. Why do people feel the need to do that? Yeah. Really? Well, I don't know. David Copperfield. Is that who does it? What the fuck?
James, did I see you in Belfast yesterday? Probably did. I went and failed my theory test.
Oh, did you?
Aye, by 4 marks. Fuck's sake. I passed the hazard, which means I'm not going to crash into anybody on the road, but I just don't know what to fucking do.
So how many times then have you done that?
Only the once. I can't read a road sign clearly because I got 4 of them wrong.
I don't know I ever passed mine. I really don't. Well, when it happened, when I passed mine and I come out, I was holding a piece of paper, and my daughter, she's here listening to me now, she really thought I was telling lies and that I hadn't passed it. She went, go out my sight, you haven't. Because first off, she was like saying, don't worry, you can do it again. And I went, oh, fuck me, don't tell me there's another part to it. So when she read the paper, she went, oh my God, I can't believe it. You've actually done it.
How many marks?
I only failed one point. It was the first one when I'd done it. A big red cross come on the screen, but everything after that, the questions just went through. I couldn't believe it. I know I must have winged it.
No, so what happened there was you clicked too many times on a hazard and they removed the hazard question on you. You got no points for that.
But I passed it anyways. First time for that and first time for me driving test. And listen here, right? So it was the house that we'd bought. And anyways, we was in that for years and years, right? Anyways, when I did go for my driving test, anyways, so on me provisional, and everybody knowed me as Alice because that's my first name. So went, done this driving test, and anyways, when we come back to the driving station, he said, well, Pearl, he said, I can confidently say you've passed your test, well done. So I stood there, I said, how do you know you call me Pearl? He said, Pearl, I've watched you drive lorries. He said, I've watched you drive motorbikes. I've watched you drive cars. He said, I've watched you drive everything for years. He said, I live out the back of you. Oh, well, imagine.
What?
Yeah, I swear, and that's on my kids' lives. I'm not telling no lies. He lived out the back of us, so he knowed I'd been driving around for years and years and years with nothing. And he took me for my driving test. Can you believe it?
Fuck off. He gave you your license after watching you joyriding on a fucking field out his back.
On the proper everywhere. I used to drive for years. Everywhere, everybody knows it. But yeah, the man who watched me drive for years, and then he said, I couldn't believe it. He said, what he thought was that I'd maybe been like bananaed or something and had to resit it. I said, no, I've never had one. He said, well, I can see that now. He said, but yeah, you've passed it. Yeah. That's what I said. I can't do fuck all and I get caught out.
Even trying to correct what it is that you were doing still.
But I just said, well, I haven't had one. Do you know what I'm saying?
I know, but you went to correct not having one and still get caught.
Well, no, because he catched me out the day I passed my test. He said, I've watched you for years driving up and down with no licence. He said, and here you are taking the thing. He said, I just thought when you were in for your driving test that you'd been bananaed and had one for them, like, made you resit it again. I went, no. He said, well, I can see that now. You've never had one.
Aye, but you went to get your licence so nobody would be any wiser, but you're not having one. And
I'm not bothered now. That was then.
I know, I mean then. But sure, when you went to do it, sure, the first person that you came into contact with caught you.
No, because your driving constructor's a different man to the one who takes you for your test. And I didn't know. I didn't bother with none of my neighbours. I didn't know what he does for a job.
So the one that took you for the test?
Yeah, he lived
Right.
out the back of me and he's watched me drive for years, and lorries, cars, pickups. He's even seen me drive a horse, quad bikes. He's seen me drive everything. And then he took me for the test because my driving man who was taking for me lessons, I didn't even have to have many of them. Bang me in for my test. And then the one who took me to pass the driving test was the man who's been my neighbour for years and watched me drive up and down